Legend of Total War here with part 5 of my Total War Attila Age of Charlemagne Let's Play campaign as the Kingdom of Charlemagne, which will soon be known as the Kingdom of Franks, I suppose. Alright, so previously we conquered Paris, and so we got all of Carloman's territories, but that always comes with its own problems. They probably built like shit, and also taking lots of regions in this game doesn't actually make you more powerful, especially if the regions are shit. So we have to deal with massive corruption now, which has now gone up to 73% on average, I suppose. On the plus side, gets rid of a rather large opponent. The main focus of the campaign needs to be securing frontiers, not how many regions we have, not how many armies we have, not how many victories we have. We could have 90% defeats, apart from the the war weariness problems. The main focus at the moment is to get rid of the pagan influence in here, so that, we could just leave it and never have to come back. Get the settlements to a point where the public order will be just fine, because no one's going to get through here. The thing is, if we were to leave right now and just leave the Danes alone, while we're in the middle of fighting guys down here in Italy or whatever, they'll declare war on us, and they will undo all the damage, undo all of the stuff that we do here, so we must get rid of them. In addition to that, the Kingdom of Brittany is being a total bitch. They are not leaving us alone. Well, it's not even... I don't care if they take these settlements. When they sack these settlements, they ruin them. And then, of course, they're just going to leave it and just... They don't build it up properly. That's the main thing. Hang on, I need to turn the fan. It's getting hot in here. It's the middle of winter and it's still hot. Anyway. The AI do not build up their settlements economically very well, so taking them is merely a case of destroying them. Which it makes it frustrating, because here's the thing about this game. One of the big criticisms that I've had with it, and I'd hate to always go on about this stuff, but the problem is it's such a big problem, and it just will sort of help explain why I get frustrated with this game. So, because I will get frustrated from time to time. It is high risk, low reward. Any situation that you put yourself in there's always a huge dilemma for low rewards. You have to put yourself in through great efforts to get very little out of this game, and I don't like that. It doesn't reward you for doing well. Okay, so we need to get to this tech here. Anyway, so I've got lots of regions now, and no money. So we need to fix that. Now, like this, again, I know that some people are going to be like, why not get better armies? But it's like, I'm not in a position where the game is easy enough for me to be like, yeah, you know what, I'll just throw my knowledge of how this game works out the window and pretend like that's a good idea, when it's not. Okay, so things like, look at this fucking region. They built a muster hall here and a muster hall there. That's redundant. They're incredibly stupid AI. But of course, because they don't have food penalties, they don't have public order penalties, they don't have money concerns, they don't give a fuck. That's how they're able to, recruit full stacks of better tier infantry, because they have everything handed to them on a silver plate. It's not the case for us players. We have to scrape and beg, borrow, and steal in order to make a living, just to be able to afford to levy troops. Which is fine. I mean, I know I'm playing on legendary difficulty, but the problem is that it makes the feeling of the game, it makes you feel like you're playing against something that's not playing with the same rules as you.
Get to it, man.
Like, for example, if you play chess, right? You play chess against the AI. You play against easy AI, the easy AI is just not very smart. But you play against harder AI, the hard AI doesn't receive 2 turns per turn. It doesn't receive extra pieces. It doesn't get to revive its pieces arbitrarily. It still plays by the exact same rules that you do. It's just that it's better at the game. In this game, the AI is of the same intelligence on easy as it is on legendary. The difference is just bonuses. Most people know this by now anyway. So yeah, we need to go around destroying all that shit, which will give us a lot of money at the very least. Okay, another thing we need to do, we need to get peace trees. But I mean, we don't have any troops down here. to think that we could fight these guys is insane. There is no way right now.
Speak your speech so that I...
Alright, that's good.
Be welcome.
Like, I'll
and
get
may
rid of them
God
eventually.
bless your
Okay,
words
let's see if we get an
with
actual
appropriate
trade agreement
speed,
with them. No.
For I have other business to do.
Okay. We can still get some money out of them. Because, like I said, they're just not... It's not on my to-do list right now. My concern is dealing with the pagans. Get rid of the pagans, they'll never ever come back. And that's the thing. You don't want to be constantly running around the map going, yay, I won this battle, yay, I won this battle, and not actually consolidating your gains. If you don't consolidate your gains, you might as well have not even won the battle.
I am yours to command.
Alright, so...
Ready for battle.
We'll send these guys over here.
We hunger
Truth be
for
told, we got too many archers. I think... no, we don't have enough money that we can hire another army. What regions aren't we taxing? Okay, we're not taxing this one here. This region's fully under control. Why? I must have just forgotten about it. Anyway, there wasn't much money here anyway. So it's not a big deal. West Aquitaine, this wasn't being taxed. Okay, so that actually improves our income by quite a bit by doing all that. Let's see if we can get some more trade agreements. Problem with trade agreements is that it's unreliable. At any given time, on a whim, they might just decide, hey, fuck you, and then
to you.
declare war on you.
Welcome, but expect scant. Greetings in the name of the state.
So how much money do we make from trade? That's not going to show us there. We make 2,000. So if we lost all of our trade agreements, we would be in serious trouble. So it's important to remain reliable. Okay, so the problem here is that I need to hurry up and get this shit done here. We cannot leave the Saxony area until this has been dealt with. Nor do I have the funds to raise new armies. I mean, I've got these ones over here.
ready for orders.
I don't know, maybe I will raise another army. It'll just allow me a lot easier to hold these positions down. And stop them from doing what they're doing.
Ready for battle.
So yeah, just hire trash, because that's all we can afford. And Livy skirmishers are actually really cheap. Too bad I hate them.
Are you ready to serve?
So why is the upkeep cost increased on this? Is it because their Imperium increased? I think so. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, also, by inheriting half of a kingdom, it's half a kingdom I'm not familiar with. And so I don't know what buildings are where. So it's going to take me a bit of time to sort of get everything under control. So, the primary thing that we need to be focusing on is public order, because we cannot fight wars properly when there's turmoil at home. So we need public order. So these regions here, we've been sorting them out as much as we can. I mean, that's still going to be 8 turns until a revolt. Also, hang on, don't we have access to another governor? Well, let's put it in Wilsey, because there's problems there. So we go to Wilsey and just grab one of these guys. Better if there was someone with extra public order, but they're all the exact same. Tax rate, that's alright, we'll go with that. 3% is better than nothing. And then issue bread and circuses. Now, because this region is of poor fertility, there's better things to produce for food than that. Anyway, there's plenty of food here, so let's get rid of that. And we're better off building something else there. So you're better off building farms in regions that have high fertility, and in low fertility region, building mines and shit like that. Oh, there's a rebellion here. Get rid of that. Also, the sooner we can disband like this army, the better. It would be cheaper and easier for us to just recruit it on the frontier than transport these guys all the way there. Except for the full stacks, obviously they need to hang around. Okay, so this region is under control, but only just. Okay, this needs to go. No, wrong thing, sorry. Also, people do often ask, why don't I ever repair anything? And, I mean, the thing is, it's hard to put it down exactly to words, but it's obvious to me why I don't repair things. I mean, it comes down to a complex calculation goes on in my brain that I can't explain. That basically says to me, financially, you're better off just letting it repair on its own. Because here's the thing. You get a certain amount of money per turn. Okay? And seeing it all go into the repairs of one building, you know, you get a little bit more out of that building. However, you get a bit more out of it if you purchase something. And the thing is, that will get repaired anyway. So you're essentially making more money by allowing things to repair itself. The only things worth repairing are ones that are cheap and provide big bonuses, which none of these really do. So yeah, that's another thing, we've got to wait for these things to repair. It would be in my best interest to get like a complete clean slate peace treaty with everyone, including these guys, but they're not going to do it.
I have little gain in wait.
But like I said, I can't dedicate myself to go send those guys down there while we're dealing with this. So I'll just raise some more armies in order to try and fight them. And wipe them out. Motherfuckers. I had a non-aggression pact with them too. Pretty sure I did. So this guy here, he's providing public order in Saxony.
Commander,
What I'm going to do with him, I'm going to get him moving. Because we don't... Oh, you're in Saxony. You can't leave yet.
we hunger for battle.
Because it'd be cheaper just to exempt the region from taxation and get him over there. In fact, I will exempt it from taxation. And I will get him over there. It doesn't matter if if it's winter or not, because any attrition that he takes, it's not really going to matter because he'll recover during the other seasons.
Gathering supplies.
I just need him over there on the frontier. This is a frontier, but it's one that we can handle with 2 armies, should be fine. You come over here, I need to know what they're up to. We'll make our attack sometime soon.
Ready for battle.
So at Paris, yeah, we can keep all that stuff there. Okay, I've got a little bit of cash. What do I bet? This region's rich, so it would certainly be beneficial for us to build a farm. Look at that, 300 additional wealth. That's very useful. I'll take that. Even at fucking 70% corruption, we can make use of it. Let's move on.
How can I assist you?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Also, I was thinking in regard to this guy here. He's of our family, isn't he? I know he's like completely corrupt. Yeah. But he's got influence, which will help our situation. If we leave him in there, he's going to die for nothing. Unless we fight the battle manually, in which case he'll still die, but it won't be for nothing. Because we got no chance of winning that. Here's the thing, I hate fighting defensive sieges, especially when the odds are so fucking out of my favour, it's just a waste of time. And yeah, it really is just a waste of time. Like, because the main thing here is, like, I want to have fun while playing this game, and I don't even know why I keep doing this to myself. Of all the Total War games, Total War Attila probably frustrates me the most, mainly because of defensive sieges. There's so many of them all the fucking time. Alright, moving on. Oh, I didn't hire another governor. Well, I didn't have any money to anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. See, 3 units up against this. There was no hope. And here's the thing, like, because of the order replenishment system, there is no point doing any damage to an army unless you can take out a whole battalion. And there's no point taking out 1 battalion if it's just gonna go get more. Like, just recruit more easily. Yeah, like I said, just their intention of just ruining this region. I think the main thing that they're trying to do is cause war weariness on me, which is annoying because the AI does not play by the same rules. You can't make them weary of war by sacking their settlements. I don't think so. Anyway, they get all kinds of bonuses and it negates it all anyway. Design issues with legendary difficulty, I think. Like, I get that they should make the game challenging, but it shouldn't be so challenging that the game becomes not fun.
Ready for orders.
Or bland. Dumbed down. Which it is. Anyway. So, this settlement is pretty much ruined. I'm Probably better off just destroying all this crap than repairing it, because it's all going to go. At least I'll get some money back this way. They're probably going to sack it again.
We hunger for
Anyway,
battle.
we got our guys on their way. So while they're busy ruining our regions, we'll get these guys up here.
On the move.
Bit of scorched earth tactics here, I suppose. Maybe I should have destroyed them earlier. Hindsight. No one can fully predict the future, so
Ready for orders.
I don't know. Sometimes I get people who they have 20/20 hindsight. Wouldn't it, in hindsight, have been better to declare war on them while you were still there? Ugh, you know, it's just stupid stuff like that where you couldn't possibly predict where something was going to happen. Just Captain Obvious sort of things. There's no one here. We should just
We
attack it.
hunger for battle.
Like I said, we need to get a move on with this.
Escape. Besieging settlement.
And it doesn't look like the Danes are particularly strong. Yeah, loot it, because there's going to be a revolt, so might as well make some money out of it. And they usually have buildings we don't want. Yeah, like, what's the point in increasing wealth by 5, 10, 15, 20% when there's nothing there to begin with? They've got a farm, worthless for a region that's infertile.
At your command.
Okay, so Charlemagne needs to hurry up and get over here.
Ready for
How's the
battle.
public order? It's not good. We should just exempt it from taxation, because there's no money here anyway. Yeah, we can keep that. Let it repair on its own, though.
How may I serve you?
Is there another army out here? Okay, it should be pretty easy to wipe these guys out. We just need to, like, get on and get it done.
At your command.
Taxing it, not taxing it, doesn't really matter. It's going to revolt one way or another. Our income has
We
increased,
hunger
so
for battle.
I want more
It is
troops.
a great
Here's the
and
thing, more
glorious thing to
soldiers,
serve your people.
not better soldiers, but more soldiers will allow us to secure, will allow us to patrol our borders a lot better. Fuck off, dog, seriously. Like, goes right next to my door pretty much and starts barking.
Finding shelter.
Well, it's only a few seconds. I know it frightens you guys because you're fucking skitty or whatever. Can't help it. Life happens. Get over it. Okay, so yeah, more religious stuff here because of pagan roots. But you know, it's not a cheap building. Well, nothing's particularly cheap. Thing is, I can't start thinking about getting money until public order's under control, because public order is money. A region that doesn't require a garrison to be left behind, that's all money. There's no point putting gold mines everywhere inside of your regions if it requires your full military to keep your people in check. Okay, in West Aquitaine, public order is reasonable. Hang on, do we have access to another priest? Yeah, we do. Okay, we should obviously build a trained priest here. To improve public order and also increase Christian influence. Now, you all the way over here. You need to stay there until public order is a little bit more under control, but, you know, we're working on it. Okay, city. I need to build the gallery because that's particularly good at, well, that's good for getting rid of corruption. It's also good for getting rid of corruption in nearby regions. So, it's really good in central sort of regions, and provides public order, but I need to convert that to a court, and that costs money, and I just don't have the money. Actually, I've got heaps of money. Alright, so I guess we can convert this to a court, but then I don't have a build slot there. So, I don't know. Well, how wealthy is this region? So it's poor, so building farms here is not really that beneficial. Better off building things that don't require fertility. See, I intend to eventually destroy that one day. Three priories is not needed in the long run. Frisia. This region needs to make me more money. How's the corruption here? The corruption is part of the problem. Like, it's one thing to increase, like, money type stuff. It's another thing entirely. If we can get rid of that corruption by a large degree, that'll make us plenty of money. How are we going here for food? There's a bit. It's very expensive for not much gain. Sometimes I gotta wonder, is there something else better that I could build? Okay, I don't want shit mill. I like shit mill. Public order here is good. We have a court. In order to get the gallery though, yeah, we need a specific tech. Another spy, I probably don't need one right now. Alright, just leave it be. Iron vein. Okay, so we need what's it called? Which region is this? East Neustria. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Okay. Okay, so it borders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regions, 6 provinces. So building a hostel here will be good for all of those regions. What the fuck are they called? Hospice, sorry. Why can't I build that? Because I need an abbey. Alright, so... Okay, we can upgrade that to get the abbey, and that provides public order as well. And in adjacent provinces, so that's pretty good. Alright, is there food here? Food's fine, but it's not great. If we upgrade the farm, because it's got good fertility, that'll be good. So we'll leave the 2 build slots here because we need a hospice and wait, we need the court in order to build the gallery, so that's not going to come in handy just yet. Build something else there for the time being, like, let me see here. The wine market's good for food. The food market's good for, sorry, the wine market's good for money. We shouldn't really need to worry too much about food in regions that have good stuff. Yeah, better off getting the wine market. There's more money in it. Okay. I shouldn't need any more than one church in every region. Oh, we've already got one here. Okay, let me see here. So it's rich, so yeah, there's heaps of money for doing that. Alright, what else are we going to build here? Public order's fine. What else? Trading post? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let me just see that. So that ends up providing a bit of money, a bit of growth. Let me see, is there anything better? Water mill. 10% wealth from agriculture. So if we have a look at that, that's an extra 10% on that would be 45. So that's pretty crap. I mean, I know it eventually gets built up a bit better. What's it come to eventually? Into tide mill, 30%, but that still isn't very much. Once it's better off once we've already built everything up. Yeah, I just don't need to focus on that. And building blacksmiths and guardhouses, it just fucks your economy. Alright, let's go with that. Right. That provides more money, but also provides squalor, or causes squalor. Still, we need the growth. We've still got build slots here that need replacing. So this city here, we should replace this with a court, because France, how many regions does it border? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not that many, but still, it would be good to reduce corruption all around there. Alright, so we can expand this province. What do we really need? This region has average fertility. It needs growth. How much food's it got? Food is fine. Okay, I'll build a farm here, because we will get reasonable amounts of money coming in. It's not heaps, but let that be the only one in the province. Also, another thing is that building that provides 1 food per fertility in every single province that we own. So regions like this that are infertile don't need to build any farms. Okay, so upgrade that because we need that in order to upgrade this, because we're working on the tech towards it and now we're out of money. I finished the recruitment dinner, yep. These guys making their way over here because we need to hit St. Malo. We need to crush these guys for what they're doing. Moving on. Can still assign a provincial governor. Okay. Even though our guy is pretty... Oh, wrong thing. Even though our guy is pretty corrupt, his job is to be a governor. Anyway, it's more concerned... Well, he's got this that actually reduces corruption, but we can give that to anyone. And he's arrogant. This guy's a dickhead. What I might do is actually just have him use up all of his influence and then just have him sit there and do nothing. So he is... Yeah, okay, so what we want him to do is... instead adopt someone. So, as a new governor of Jutland, because we're going to need someone there, I think. Landowner from there's not going to be much agriculture there. Marksman, that's not going to come in handy. Neither is that. Okay, well you might as well be a landowner. And then from here we can... I mean, we can't issue the edict. I thought I'd put... Why didn't he go in there? I mustn't have clicked it. Okay, so now we can issue the edict to increase public order. Yeah. It's only really going to come in handy for after they've... That was actually, now that I think about it, where is he? Go to our family tree here. Him. You can't have that anymore. Instead you can have something trashy that I don't need, like that. I don't need that. And give this governor... Let's have a look. Is there extra public order thing? No. Nasal helmet, there we go. Won't come in handy until we've taken all the centers, but it'll allow us to leave a hell of a lot earlier. And that's what we really need. We need to get in here, kill them, and get the fuck out, because there's shit going down in the south that Charlemagne needs to deal with. Like, fucking pronto. Construction costs for military buildings. I'm not going to be building military buildings out here. Integrity, not important. Not important, not important, not important. No, 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 no. This is important. Oh, wait, what was the one for... Oh, well, there was one to reduce corruption, the Byzantine turncoat thing or whatever. But with extra authority, he'll be able to look after the settlement better. Which is more important. Like I said, once we've taken everything. There's nothing there that he needs. Don't give him stuff that's useful for other people.
Ready for battle.
Okay, what else are we doing? What else, what else, what else? Okay, we're out of money. Let's move on. Overall, so far in the campaign, I think I'm doing pretty well. I mean, we've completely annexed the Charlemagne's territory. I think the only thing I really fucked up with was siding with the Lombards over the Pope. Okay, I think destroying those buildings will basically be made useless because of this. I need these guys to be eliminated so that we can get a short time of peace so that the war weariness go away. Look at these retards. This is what I've been saying about Total War Attila. The AI has no interest in expansion. All they want to do is watch you fall apart. That's why they just sack and then leave you alone. They don't even leave you alone, they just keep sacking you at every turn. Alright, so there will be a revolt here soon. What's that noise? Fucking hell.
Ready for battle.
Alright, let's stand close but not too close. We'll hit this next turn.
At your command. On the move.
Truth be told, I don't think that's going to be very useful for us. Oh, it doesn't matter, just keep it.
Commander.
Alright, I need you over here. If rebels show up over there or something, I want you to be able to take them out.
Men. Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
Yeah, like I said, this region's going to get sacked again, and it's all just going to get destroyed anyway, so I might as well destroy it myself and make a few pennies out of it. I think it's actually cheaper to destroy a building than to... destroy a building and then rebuild it than it is to actually repair it. The repair costs can actually be quite
At
high.
your command.
Quite high. Where did he go?
At your service.
Oh, he's right there.
Can I assist?
Ready for orders.
We're in good shape. Just if he wants to take us on, we've got 2 stacks here. You go right ahead and give it just a shot. Yeah, see that stack can deal with that. And then you come over here.
We hunger for
Should
battle.
we build this? Although I am fully intending to just auto-resolve it. Only if the balance of power isn't in our favour will I bother. Okay, public order here is dramatically improved. That's great. I want to get him over to here. because he's going to help us maintain public order in this province. Because kind of what you need 3 armies really to secure a province. You need 1 in each region in order to swat away the initial rebellion after you've conquered it, and then you can leave.
At your command.
And you just move from province to province doing that. Making sure to secure each province, not necessarily each region. Alright, so do we even need you anymore? Probably not. Public order's improving.
Ready for orders.
Okay, like I said, it'd be easier just to recruit you at the frontier if we need you. Anyway, that increases our money. Public order went down by a little bit, but it's fine. Where'd my other army go? He was around here somewhere. Where'd I put him? There he is. So you can see here, despite the winter attrition that he took, he's fully recovered it. So why is this going downhill? War weariness? Yeah, okay. Well, we're working on that. Well, trying to. It's going to go up a little bit further before it starts going down. As the saying goes, things are going to get worse before they get better. Alright, we need this, and we don't need that. I might as well exempt it from taxation, just because I don't want it to revolt until we've taken all 3 provinces, 3 regions. Then we do want to revolt, gets rid of all instability, crush the revolt, get the fuck out of there as soon as possible. Okay, we've got 2,700. What do I want to do with that money? Well, I know what I want to do. I want to build things that are going to reduce corruption, because as a big empire, corruption is your big weakness. Okay, public order here is alright. I really don't want to build that. Okay, we've got it under control, just leave it. I mean, it's not being taxed though. Maybe repair this. That'll help with growth. See how expensive that is? That'll repair quite quickly on its own. It's not an emergency in that situation. Okay, the public order here is okay, so maybe I'll keep you there a little while longer. Man, there's dog shit money coming through here. It needs to grow. There's no build slots. Well, that's because I just built this. Well, that'll help with money, so that's alright. So this is okay. Build this up because, let's see, this is Austrasia, not Australia. So in Austrasia, is that this one here? Yeah, it borders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces. So that'll help spread Christian influence. Good, that's only going to last 9 more turns. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, I definitely should have sided with the Pope. Yeah, you better run. Yeah, whatever. I just hope they occupy the damn settlements. Nope. They're not interested in that at all. And it looks like they want to fight us. With 3 stacks. Yeah, I'm not doing that. He won't be able to catch up to us again.
Fall back!
The thing is, we put them all in one spot now. Maybe we can do something with it. Okay. At least we managed to destroy this. This region is in a total ruin now. So there will be a revolt. There's no point taxing it. There's no point not taxing it either.
At your command.
Okay, so they're all reinforcing each other. We can't attack that.
Ready for battle.
But that's okay. Just pull back to here.
At once.
Because they won't be able to catch up to us.
At your command. Would that I were as...
And if they all stay here, you'll be able to
At your
attack.
command.
Actually, you can attack that right now. But then they'll come down on your ass and you're dead if you do that.
Ready for orders. You there! Get to work!
Okay. Like I said, if we can just hold them back until our reinforcements show up, then we'll beat the living shit out of them, which is the purpose in the first place. Okay, now diplomatically, we need to make sure that we don't run into problems with these people. So if we get more trade agreements, that'd be good.
The door is open to you.
I'll pay them for that non-aggression pact because they're on our border and they don't like us. So paying them off could be a good way to ensure that they don't bother us for a little while. I mean, they might just outright betray it, which is actually kind of likely. But it was only 300. I'm going to make that money back right now. How come you never use defensive stance? Yeah, see the video where I tested out defensive stance. It's by far the worst stance.
Commander.
Unless you know the exact details as to which units perform better in defensive stance, on average, they all perform worse in defensive stance. Okay, so okay, there's not going to be a revolt yet.
Commander.
Okay, but also you can't make it over there this turn.
Make haste, men.
And next season will be winter. You can't go attack them during winter. You need to rest.
Your orders.
I mean, we could, but we'd have to send him as well. Which I guess is not too bad. Alright, where's Roland? He needs to get over here. Because I need him sitting in here just in case the rebellion happens.
Gathering supplies.
I mean, actually, they've got archers here though. I don't know, I'll figure something out.
Ready for orders.
Wait, I can recruit more than this.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
We've got plenty of this. Let's get another archer. If I have to fight a battle manually, archers can be very helpful. Get rid of this, I don't want it. Let's have a look at Septimania. I've got 2 regions out of the... Oh, the public order here is terrible. I'm probably going to end up losing this. Exempt it from taxation. That'll slow it down. So I don't want to lose it. What's going on here? So Islam's creeping in. Alright, we'll build a chapel here. We'll need to build a chapel here as well. So that'll take 7 turns to... It'll be more than that because of this as well. That'll provide an extra 3 public order. If we can build a chapel in this province here... Oh wow, it's bountiful. Oh, that's not as much as rich. Okay, if we can get a thing in here, that'll help provide a little bit more public order as well. And then I need Gascony. Well, we're working on that. Okay, so... In West Aquitaine, what are we doing here? Public order is going down. Why is that? Because of war weariness mostly. Well, of the things that I can affect. But what I mostly need here is to reduce corruption. So that'll take 2 turns, because that'll spread off to how many other regions? 1, 2, 3, 4 if I had it. Reducing it by 5%. Increasing our tax rate, essentially. Well, not that this region here matters. This needs to be rebuilt from scratch, thanks to these douchebags. Well, fucking... How the fuck does a 3 settlement faction have that many armies? I can barely field that many armies, and I've got this much. It's because AI cheats, obviously. Alright, any more diplomacy we can do? I need...
Welcome, but
trade
expect
agreements. Nope.
Welcome, worthy friend.
Good. Give me
I
money.
trust you bring words that honor both your people and ours.
Nothing worse than AI that's both stupid and cheats.
God give you wisdom. Be welcome.
Kingdom of Wessex. Yeah, if we can trade with them, that'd be good.
Let me hear your talk.
Let's
I
some money.
warn you, I have no stomach for the meek or nice.
Good, made quite a bit of cash out of that. Theme of Sicily.
Welcome,
What have you
but
got for me?
expect...
Nope. Good. Increasing my income by small margins, allow me to recruit more troops to deal with these douchebags over here. Okay, what's wrong with this province? What can we do to fix it? So this is in Obodrites, or Obodrit, I don't know how to pronounce it, doesn't matter. They've got the pagan roots, but I really don't like building more than 2. There's just not a lot here that I can build. I mean, we could save it till next time. Build ourselves something nice. What about in Paris? Okay, we've just finished converting that. Well, okay, yeah. Next time we should build... Let me just see if I can just score like 200 out of someone, just for just some shitty deal.
Do not waste time on pleasantries and babble. Speak what you must and be done.
No. Just give me like a handful of coins. Nope, they won't accept that. Surely someone will pay me a little bit of money for a non-aggression pact. So Papal State loves us. Republic of Venice doesn't like us. But
We
let me
offer
just see
you
here.
honest welcome.
Okay, here's our money.
Speak, friend, and hopefully later we will drink.
Okay, good. And with that we can build the anti-corruption building here, and that'll spread off to, was it 4 other regions? I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright, moving on. The main thing with dealing with Brittany is that we must not be in a defensive position. Then we must be on the attack. If I'm on the attack, we'll win. We can easily take them back. That's not a problem. So that's also a civil war, so we obviously need to put a stop to that.
Let them cower
How the
like
fuck
kennelled
does that
dogs.
equate?
None will
Well,
escape.
whatever.
On the move.
Another problem here is that, okay, they can't actually reach us with both armies. And that's
God
still,
himself.
I don't know about this. Yeah, occupy it. Oh, why did...
Hunger for battle.
I'm just so used to pressing loot and occupy now. But don't be standing in the settlement,
We hunger for
even
battle.
at the cost of attrition, because if they come over here and attack it, we don't stand a chance. Okay, you've got 17 units. They've got 17 units, but they don't have any archers. What kind of mercenaries we got here? Because I could probably take that on. Damn it, it's not enough. Alright, hire 2 more
Commander.
archers.
Get the fortifications ready.
And one
Are
of
you
them.
ready to serve?
If they're still standing here, by next turn, we can attack them. Otherwise, I don't know, I'll figure something out. So there'll probably be another revolt here. Oh no, there won't, because it was a civil war. Still got time. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Alright, you come up here. We'll have 3 armies to assist. Hang on. Stay in this province, just for this turn. Because I want you to recruit more troops.
Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life. At your command.
Alright, we have the opportunity here to essentially wipe out the Danes. Since there's going to be a revolt here pretty much anyway. If it shows up at...
We hunger for
Hang
battle.
on. You come here.
I want owly patrols.
See, there's lots of instability here because we looted it. But if there's going to be a revolt anyway,
Ready for
then
battle.
let's do this.
Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
Take a lot of attrition. Could I do this without reinforcements? Probably not. It's just too many of them for trashy army to deal with. So I'm going to need to send Charlemagne over. I don't care if these guys get destroyed. In fact, it's essentially they're a liability anyway because they cost
Ready
too
for
much.
further orders.
Okay, it's... Hang on, I know what to do.
Besieging
There's mercenaries in
settlement.
the area, right? Yeah, okay. merge the Skull. Actually, not just merge the Skull Cavalry, just disband them entirely. They're not even that good.
Ready for orders.
Then we'll recruit these guys, which we'll disband immediately after this. That'll put the edge enough in our favour that we can just auto-resolve this and be done with it. There we go. Sure, there's damage, but we're gonna be here for a while anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter. Yeah, loot and occupy.
We hunger for battle.
Since there's going to be a revolt anyway, might as well. I wish we could finish him off.
Ready for orders.
Alright, so merge some of these. Get rid of them now. Probably because he's actually still in.
Ready for battle.
Still technically in force march. Well, we'll speed things up with him first then.
Are you ready to serve?
If he makes the attack there, he'll lose. So there will definitely be a revolt here. We're taxing this. No, might as well. Alright, good. Yep, upgrade this. What else do we need here? So there's no point building farms here because there's like no money. Okay, in Aarhus. Sorry, it's pronounced Aarhus, isn't it? Whatever, I don't give a fuck. I'll call it Aarhus just to piss you guys off. Here's what I'm going to call it. Just a... You fuckers, how do I do this again? I don't even know how to rename settlements anymore. How do I do it? There used to be a way to do it. I know you can do it. You surely go into the province details and then... no, not records. I literally cannot remember how to rename settlements. How do you do it again? I know you... Maybe you can't do it in this. I know in the Grand Campaign you can. Alright, let's destroy this. I probably should have done that in the first place. Same with this, same with this. Same with this. Bring it down to base level. Same with this. Just bring it down to level 1. There's hardly any food here. We just need public order. Get rid of it. It also... It'll make it cheaper to convert as well. In this region here, what do we need? We don't really need growth. What's going to provide us with money? Well, that's going to provide us with money, but we have sanitation issues. Alright, build the hostel here, just for the time being, because we need to have this region under control so that we can just leave. Oh, we've already got the market hall here. What's this? Fishing port? Yep, keep that. Let it repair on its own, though. Okay.
Salutation.
So deploy him. That fixes public order. Actually, the public order... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Now, over here... So yeah, take a little bit of attrition, but it's okay. We got rid of the Civil War at least. And he's getting prepared to attack.
As you command.
Good, we'll have 4 armies to their 3, we'll outmaneuver them for sure. Provided nobody else attacks us during this time, we're going to have everything under control soon. Could you please trade with me?
Welcome. Your words will find an attentive
I'm gonna kill you. And when it happens, you're not gonna see it coming. Better give me more money. Okay, I'll have to... Let's go with 800. Okay. How about that
Welcome.
Trade agreement?
And let us be honored.
Frankish separatists.
Speak your terms.
No. Okay, cool. I swear, once we're done with the pagan areas, the rest of the campaign is going to be so easy. Okay, moving on.
At your command.
Yeah, because we need him to maintain public order. That's his main job. Moving on. Not necessarily to reduce corruption. That can happen later. Good. Hopefully this actually wipes them all out. There's the revolt as well. Let's speed this up. Move it on. Move it along. Got other shit to do today. Good. Now let's use aggressive stance because I want them just the fuck out of here. It was actually good that we hired those mercenaries because they went and hired whatever mercenaries they could. So there was less here. Alright. Good. I'll take the replenishment.
Praise be.
Motherfuckers, we have a
Let us an
non-aggression
end of
pact with
talk,
you, you
then,
cunt.
and meet as proper men in open battle.
What did I say? As long as nobody annoys me, we'll be fine. At least I only besieged it. Look, whatever happens down there, the only thing I'm... What? Oh, a spy got murdered. But it doesn't matter because they're gone. Easier to hire a spy down here, I suppose. I just need to find a hostile. Okay, now that you're a full stack and you can... what are we going to do with you? None of that stuff's particularly useful. Just grab that. Now, can we... Okay, we can hit them over here as well. But of course, we're not in the best shape. Can you come and help?
We hunger for battle.
He won't be able to help with that. We have the potential to wipe out all of their forces here in one fell swoop.
Ready for orders.
There will be a revolt here next turn. You're going to have to deal with that, provided we win here. I think we've got a slight advantage here in terms of numbers, because that's a 15 stack army, that's 20. Not to mention they've got a garrison here, so this is Samalo. What kind of garrison are we looking at? It's not a loss. Okay, so it'll be about evenly matched for numbers.
We hunger for battle.
So we're going to start with Vane, or however it's
None will
fucking pronounced.
escape.
Why is that so out of our favour? Maybe because their soldiers are better than ours, I don't know. But our archers, that's what's going to win us this battle. Hang on a second.
Let them cower
The
like
war weariness
kennel
is
dogs.
reducing our morale -6 all forces. That means these guys are going to be fucking terrible. Well, whatever. No guts, no
None will
glory.
escape.
We absolutely have to rely on our archers. We got 6, which is more than what we'd usually bring. Our archers must kill half of their army. Just go for half. And all of their missile units have to be eliminated before we go in for the attack. I'm going to murder these bastards. Alright, where are they going to stand? Hopefully they don't come out and fight us. Here's a good spot, I think. I mean, we have to climb up a hill, but when we fought at this settlement type last time, we crushed them. It wasn't necessarily these guys. But still. So okay, first thing we have to do, of course, get rid of their towers.
I trust we have an easy fight today, men.
Now, if they're going to be passive about this, then we've got them, but if they charge out and try to kill us, they've got us.
Ready. Keep your wits about you and your sword.
Get in range there, get rid of these towers.
Advance and speed.
Because the thing is, every single one of these archers they kill, that reduces our ammunition by however much we've got left. Skill. Reconnaissance. Seriously, that is like the most worthless skill.
The enemy approaches. Moving.
Stop, don't shoot. There'll be enough to burn that down. Don't waste your ammunition. It's going to be precious. You gonna do it though?
Give us strength.
Okay, good stuff.
Yes, Commander.
No point moving out of the way, this is getting closer. That'll That'll be burnt down soon enough. Okay, now, we have to pick our targets carefully. Obviously the Levy Spearman's not a good choice. A good choice could be the General. Because if we kill him, it will be easy to get into melee. So they killed off about 15 of our troops. Don't want to get too close. You guys should come in over here as well.
Good news!
We've got to get in range of him so we can get a good shot. Now, flaming shot is good against cavalry, but these guys are armored, so these are guard cavalry. Their armor is... we can just try and compare it to him. What would be better? So, heavy shot... so he's got no armor piercing, but it's bonus versus cavalry. Base damage 27. Base damage... total damage 32. I think we're better off with this. Because it's armored cavalry. Okay, so they're coming down, that's okay. Pull back a little bit, we do not want them shooting at us. Also, shooting at them isn't necessarily a good idea, so shoot the Levy Spearmen. It's actually better for them, or better for us. Look, they're shooting their backs to us. Showing their backs to us. It's better for us if they're in loose formation as opposed to Spear Wall. Spear Wall is much better at blocking shots. For example, I think Spear Wall increases their missile block chance by, I think it's 25%. And let's just say loose formation reduces their chance of us missing by about 10%. And since the two are mutually exclusive, you can't be in Spear Wall and loose formation. You're better off being in Spear Wall. We've already used up quite a bit of our ammo. If our guys just manage to kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5 here, I'll be happy with that because it will kill their general. That being said, if we kill their general, we'll need to make sure someone leaves their ammunition, some of their ammunition, so we can use whistle shot. Because we don't need to kill all these guys honorably, we just need to break them. Good, so what should eventually happen is that all of a sudden they're just going to lose all of their men. Because they're all just taking hit point damage at the moment. Also, once we kill the enemy general, there's... units cannot break and then return. They always get shattered if their morale gets 0. It's actually very good for us that he's here. Usually he'd be sitting up top. Sometimes a good thing when you attack an opponent that's when you don't have the advantage, that will make fucking silly mistakes like this. Kill that general. He needs to die, don't just shatter him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Got him. Thank fuck for that.
The enemy general is fallen.
Took a lot to get him, but we got him in the end there. Basically, I'm going to call it, we've won this battle. But now we just need to basically finish it off. All we need to do now is do damage to them, and then whistle shot to make them shatter. So when they're wavering, one whistle shot, sort them out. So we'll try and make it so that we can just do one whistle shot on all of them at once. Because whistle shot does like no damage. So try and get them all to wavering all at the same time. Okay, they're wavering. Stop. Someone go whistle shot. Because it might just cause the rest of these to break because they've all taken damage.
Stop
shoot this one here. Well, I've still got a second left of whistling shot. Let's see if we can break it.
Stop!
Fantastic. Alright. Cavalry can handle them on their own, no problem.
Levy! Orders understood.
Sometimes I reckon it's better to assault a settlement than fight them out in the field. See, I don't mind attacking sieges. I actually quite enjoy it. I don't like defensive sieges. Get rid of this. Oh shit, shit, get him out, get him out, get him out. All their hidden units come out of the woodwork. Got a bit too arrogant with that one. Alright, let's get in a bit closer. They'll probably send more reinforcements up here, but that's okay. So we've taken out 4 of their units. Or was it 5 now? No, I think it's 5 because, yeah, the general's long gone. And so they sort of need to take out half their army, but at the same time, the general was worth so much that these guys just aren't going to last now. Swordsmen. I don't think they've got as good a block rate as the spearmen do. That's just a guess, though. Okay, someone use whistle shot.
Top guard in heaven! Double time!
Never mind, don't
Double
bother.
time!
A shattered unit is a dead unit, provided we win. Remember the Reaper, I have come to destroy them. To punish them for destroying my region. It cost me a lot of money to fix. I'm a stingy bastard, so I don't like paying for things.
Orders understood!
Break. Okay, never mind.
Take aim! Warriors of Christ!
Good, that's like 7 units they've wiped out now. Okay, you go whistle shot on this round.
Yes,
We're gonna break. And you just shoot over their heads into the levy skirmishers.
Warriors of Christ!
You might stop.
Halt now! As you command! For the good Lord! Levy! For God in heaven!
I did say we should focus on getting rid of their skirmishers because they could do a lot of damage. But with low morale, I don't expect them to really put up much of a fight now. Okay, stop. They'll probably shut it for that. Maybe give them a whistle shot anyway.
Fire! Archers!
I'd send my cavalry over there to get them, but I know that there's more hidden units out this way.
Fire on the enemy! Attack, you worthless dogs! A unit
Why
has
is he
fired
shooting?
all of its ammunition. For the glory of God!
Alright, let's go. Well, there's a bunch of units routing. Now's the best time to smash them.
Never can wait! Cavalry! Swift melee cavalry!
This is the bulk of their remaining forces, so getting rid of them now.
Riders, advance!
You'll have to go around this side.
Melee cavalry! Missiles of peaceful targets! Fire at anyone!
Yeah, all they just go whistling shot. It doesn't matter now.
Wait!
Like I said, cause a rout. They're done.
God save us! Swift melee cavalry!
Here, use reconnaissance quickly. You've got to use your abilities. to see where they are. Because you know how using magic can cure short-sightedness. I don't know if that was so good. Get them out of there. They're there to attack missile units. They're not good at dealing with melee units. No, we're just ripping through them here.
The enemy is going for our general! Protect him!
It'll be fine.
Charge! Spear infantry, at your command! For glory!
There we go, back in there. And they had more javelins than I thought. Oh, then again, some of them were the garrison javelins. Okay. If we just kill a few more of them, the rest of them should rout.
Advance at speed! Forward! Levy!
Shoot them, because they're not breaking.
Levy! Take aim! Contra! Cavalry! Forward! Engage! For glory! Yours to command! Cavalry!
Okay, we won. Oh, breaking. Okay, yeah, we won. Excellent. We barely lost anything.
A glorious victory!
That was a really great result there. Not only were we outpowered and outnumbered, but we just bent them over and just stuck our finger right up their ass. The way they probably liked it. Problem is we pulled out their colon and the rest of their organs with it. I think they deserve to be looted.
At your command. Ready for orders.
Now here's the thing, if we fail to take St. Malo, and they come over here and attack us, because I looted the settlement, it's going to be in shit shape. So we better not fail then.
We hunger for battle.
These guys are out on the water. Okay, well, that means there's no escape for either of them. But at the same time, we can't avoid fighting them. Excuse me, okay, is there any mercenaries here? There's one. I don't want to bring in the onagers, because if we bring in the onagers, they will definitely charge out at us. And we don't want that. We want them to sit in there just like they did in the previous fight. Hang on, stop. Gotta hide the mercenary first. So what are these? Mercenary Frankish spearmen.
Laying siege to the
So the
settlement.
odds are probably going to be once again against us.
Ready for battle. Is that all? Let them cower
Not by
like
heaps.
kennelled dogs.
But who knows, it worked out very well for us last time. We've got heaps of archers this time. Problem is if they charge out at us, it's going to fuck us up. Alright, let's do this. It's not the end of the world if we fail, it's just not the end of their world if we do. If we beat them here, it is the end of the world for them. All of them are dead. They've got no troops left. We'll charge in to their capital, finish them off, secure the damage that they did in the other settlement, and just let that be the end of it. Oh, that's right. Then we've got to go down there and deal with the Frankish fuckers. The Frankish separatists. So that is Charlemagne's civil war, which we just ignored. Alright, so our reinforcements are going to show up from over here. The rest of those guys are going to come in and land, so it'll take them a while to get on the ground. Where's the best spot to be attacking from? I mean, there's no... I haven't attacked a settlement like this in a long time. Not in this campaign, at least. There's two towers out here that we should probably get rid of. Alright, so let's just set ourselves up here. Even though we've only got the 3 archers here, we'll get them started on this.
For the Savior! Now our enemies stand on their walls and think themselves safe.
look down upon you.
Enemy reinforcements have been spotted.
Show them how foolish
So
they
remove
are.
them. As long as they're passive here,
And how God
we'll
no
win.
longer loves them. Prepare.
Another thing is that we do have a lot of archers, and sometimes you don't necessarily need artillery, just
The
skirmish
enemy draws
superiority
near.
to make them charge at you. That's of course not what we want.
Your service.
Oh, they're fighting like peasants out here. It's okay, they're not going to do anything. It's just a distraction.
God give us strength.
Oh, hang on. This isn't good. They're actually coming out.
Quick march.
Oh, they're going to do it, are they? Okay, cavalry, get over here. Kill that fucking general. If we kill him, we win.
We await your command. For the Savior.
Just like in the previous fights.
At your service.
Shoot him. Kill him at all costs. How far away are the cav? Oh, they're ages away.
Yours to command.
At least they're also disorganized.
Missile infantry ready.
I don't care what the costs are. Kill him, and we win. Because it'd be so easy just to break all their forces if he's dead. Okay, the cavalry's almost here. I can't do it just with my general. At no point sacrificing my general to kill his. Okay, I'm gonna need my infantry to actually charge in here now, just to hold them down. It's all in now. It's a big gamble. We have to kill this general while he's out in the open, but I need them to not interfere.
Ready for orders. Forward. At speed.
Okay, everyone quickly. No, don't get into that formation. Okay, here we go. If I lose my general, just have him close by, just in case. It's all out here. How did you go for kills? I'm sure you did damage to him, but you didn't do much else. Keep my general close to my infantry. Because if we lose all the infantry, well, actually, we could do this just with the archers, but still. Okay, go back into this. Shoot this. There's no way he's going to win against all of them. It doesn't matter if you die. Get in there and help. What are these? Guard cavalry. I don't need to kill that general, but it
They're
would be good
trying
if you
to
did.
take out our general. Defend him.
Did that work? Yeah. How are we going here? We're definitely... I don't know. Oh man, I'm not liking the look of this actually. Oh shit. No. No. Do not get away from me. No, if we lose sight of him, we don't win. And I've already committed all my forces.
Warriors of Christ. Loose. Take aim. Behind us.
Hurry up, kill them. Oh shit, this is not good.
Engage.
Just
Quickly.
it's this general. It doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. Get over
General
here.
is dead.
No, we're
The enemy of
fucked.
our men have given
Our
up.
gamble
They're
didn't
running
work.
for their lives.
Oh, it could have actually been this general. I don't think it was though.
Fighters. Advance.
Sometimes you gamble. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Right. Missile infantry at your command. Forward.
Come on, please kill him. Oh, come on, there's still a chance. Kill him. Yes, we have a chance
Their
now.
general
Everyone,
is
whistle
dead.
shot.
A lethal blow.
Just whistle shot them to death. You have to. Our general here is still alive. Somehow. Look at this. Look at this.
Men are broken and running for their
They're fucking
lives.
going around all over the place now. Here's our chance. Yeah, you kill them.
Glory.
What a fucking shitstorm.
Riders. Advance.
Heaven can't wait. No.
On your command.
Ready for orders. Take aim.
Swift riders at your command.
Navy.
Their general's dead. Make it happen.
At your service.
Forward.
Oh, the frame rate is just fucked right now. Okay, I'm gonna need back to this. Trying to charge in here, trying to smash them. They got a lot of shattered units. I've got a few shattered units. Okay, I need you guys to shoot these guys over here. Oh shit! What am I doing? If I lose my general, problem is you gotta risk everything to gain everything here.
The men have thrown down their weapons. The enemy are
He's still
losing
alive.
ground.
Still alive.
Understood.
Get him out of there. Look at all their shattered units. Look at all my killed units. Here's the thing. They're killing my units, which is bad, but I'm shattering their units, which are only good if we win. If we lose, it means nothing.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, we need more whistling shot on them here because they're just not breaking. There's no time even to reform. Good, more of them shattering. I think we've won, but man, what a fucked battle. Shame about that other general, but at the end of the day, at least it wasn't jeopardizing all their morale.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
All this army can be very easily replaced. There's 2 full stacks of theirs getting destroyed, and of course they lose their region, which is, you know, what are we fighting for here? We're fighting to gain something. They're fighting to defend something. If we lose here, I'll just rebuild my forces. If they lose here, no, not going to happen. Oh, motherfucker, they've arrived over here now. I thought this was like the last of them. I still think we're okay, but we need to reorganize. Okay, don't worry about running them down, we've got to focus on winning. Oh, hang on, shit. Who's this over here? Guard cavalry? Someone to go kill him. You can tell he's still alive because his ability is still active. We're very lucky he's alive because he's got a massive beating. We can see here that a lot of our units actually got away, so they're not dead, they're just shattered because they're cowards. Okay, do not fire at will. So they'll come and land, and we'll deal with them.
Don't give us break. At your service.
Doesn't matter if he's shattered. We killed the general that we needed to kill. Alright. If they're just gonna like dick around out there, we can burn down their ships. It's not ideal. Yeah, we can do that. So yeah, hopefully my guys can have a bit of a rest now. The general is not dead. I don't think he's dead. I mean, they're still eager, so I don't know.
At speed.
Alright, I'm gonna put every third of these on whistle shot.
Yes, Commander. Move on. By your command.
We only need to break them. Okay, stop.
Warriors of Christ! Advance and flee! Pick your targets, men!
Okay, make every shot count, you stupid fucks. Just read a comment before. I was looking for video footage for this game, but I didn't know whether or not to buy it. But I only watched like 5 minutes of this, and I was turned off by swearing. Don't be a weeb. Just, I don't fucking care. How many times have I told people, you know, if you don't like it, go away. Don't whinge to me. Like seriously, I just delete those comments because they haven't listened to me. I'm not going to listen to them. So you have to earn your privileges here. You don't just automatically get them. If you're a weeaboo, you get no. You get no. Alright, so for some reason these guys aren't breaking straight off the bat. What am I hearing? Yeah, I was hearing guys coming in from over here. And there's still a lot of them. Cavalry left. I gotta keep our general close by, but not so close that he's gonna get shot. So we can use this. -1 morale in a pinch.
The men are broken and are fleeing!
Over here. You gotta break these out here. Man, I don't know if I'm winning now. There's just so many of them. Gotta get rid of these damn archers. Come over here and help flank them. Oh shit. My guys keep shattering as well. Maybe my general really did die.
The men are broken and running for their lives!
Because they're not even wavering.
At speed!
I think he did actually die.
The men's resolve is failing!
Thank you.
Right! Quick march!
I've lost nearly all of my melee infantry now.
Warriors of Christ!
But I've still got my archers. I'll do what I can with them.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives!
Come over here, see if you can help get rid of them. Okay. It's all up to my archers now. Then I can break them. If you truly are dead, then I might as well throw you into combat. Okay, just use heavy shot because we need to reduce their numbers on them.
The men are broken and running for their lives!
We need to try and take these guys out one little bit at a time. Oh, have we suffered the army loss penalty? No, we haven't. Don't you dare break on me. We came so far.
Double time!
He must have died. This wouldn't be happening if he didn't die. It could also be because there's levy archers there that have shattered.
Swift riders at your command! At the double! Melee horsemen! Victory!
You know, I've still got this ability. It doesn't make sense. They're using whistle shot as well. Ooh. No.
Our men have given given up and are running for their lives.
Damn it, they're using my own tactics against me. Alright, how many troops do I have versus how many do they have? You're going to need to use whistle shot against this. And some of you are going to need to use flaming shot. Because I took out a lot of my troops just then. Okay, their archers are now our biggest threat. Come on, I need you to whistle shot them. How are they confident now guys are wavering? We killed their general just the same as they killed ours. Come on. Just a bit of heavy shot in there. Get you over here and charge into... Oh man, it's still ages before you get there.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
No, I think we've lost. Man, it was so close. Well, at the very least, we'll pull back and recover.
The men are losing hope.
Okay, hang on. We're not out yet. Yeah, we're out.
Our
No.
men have given up and are running
Damn
for their
it.
lives.
Fairly in defeat. Who lost more? They did. Okay. They lost more troops, so that sucks. But we can recover. So yeah, he did die. Both of them died. We killed both of theirs as well. So that was like a complete trade-off.
Regroup and
It
fall
sucks,
back.
but
Commander,
it's not the end of the world.
At your
We can come back here next turn. Like, we didn't actually take that many casualties. We're still replenishing. I mean, so will they as well, but I think it wiped out more of their units than we lost. Plus, next turn, we're going to have this guy come in as well. So I'm going to need you guys to force march. Oh, what's the point of that?
we hunger for battle. Faster, damn you all!
Force march over
Make
here
haste, men.
to get away from them. Next turn we'll come over here. We'll wipe them out for sure. If they come over here and attack us, that's fine. So that sucked, but it's not so bad. It was so close, on a knife's edge there. If only our main general didn't die. He was just getting shot by those fucking guys. Oh well. I really need to
Ready for orders.
hire more troops, but I can't hire in this region anyway. It's all ruined. Actually, I might be able to because of Nantes. Let me just see if I can.
At your command.
Okay, so if we raise another army, because I want to just throw everything that I've got at them,
Commander,
even just a few extra units here.
we cannot follow this order. Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
We should be able to do it, because they're not recruiting anything. It was a risky attack in the first place, especially once they came out and attacked.
We hunger for battle. To battle!
Unfortunately, their legendary difficulty morale bonus trumped mine.
Make haste, men.
My penalty, that
Commander.
is. I get a loss of morale.
Yes. We hunger for battle.
Okay, I want... How's the public order here? Alright. We don't need to recruit just yet, but get over here
Get to it, men.
to help us maintain the public order.
Commander,
Okay, so we might as well drop the taxes further so that we can further fix this up. Okay, now we need to convert this to a court. Destroy this. Build this here, which can be replaced later. Okay, I'd say one turn here, and then we can actually start heading back. So what's going to happen over here? I can't do anything about that. We're so close to beating Brittany. I can't do anything about this.
We hunger for battle. Ready for battle.
No, you just stay there. Yeah, their forces are in such bad shape
Ready for
that if they come out here and chase us, we'll get them with these armies.
We hunger for battle.
I'm willing to throw everything I've got at them here. Also, these guys as well will come in to help. I will not let them gain on this. In fact, we won't end the episode until they're dead. I'm just going to save up my money for next turn. They won the battle, but that battle will cost them the war. Should be able to run away. Look at those odds, it's not so bad. Fighting this battle manually would be pointless, but look, even if we lose, I don't think we'll lose that by that much. Yeah, we lost. Close defeat. We lost everything but the generals.
Retreat, men! Retreat!
Should have withdrawn. Because now I can't withdraw it here. It's fine. Like I said, he'll kill them, but then we'll wipe them out with the other armies. It's not often one of my armies get wiped out. The odds were against them. And since they're just trash, we'll just replace them easily. Oh, I've got a revolt happening over here. I didn't have time to look at that. Why are they coming over here? I mean, that's good for me. Bad for them. So we lost another general, but that's okay. He was no one. And now their armies are in such bad shape here
Commander,
that we'll easily take him out. I hope
ready
so.
for battle. At once.
At your command. Ready for further orders.
Yeah, they're gone. Like I said, if they chase us out
Ready for
here,
battle.
it's to their own peril.
Advance. Would that I were as swift as the angels. At once. March. Commander. Advance.
Okay, just finish
Leave
him off.
none
Good.
alive.
Advance. Ready for orders. At your
I
command.
want this guy to have enough movement to be able to make it to St. Malo.
Make haste, men.
Now, the generals that we lost in those battles were only pretty low rank. They'd only won the Battle of Paris and retaking that settlement from Civil War.
Ready for battle.
So they weren't high level. These guys have now got as much experience,
We
so...
hunger for battle.
What have we lost?
At
Not
your
really
command.
anything.
Let them cower like kennelled dogs.
Like I said, they lost the war because of that battle.
Ready for battle.
I wonder if I should have looted it.
We hunger
And then we
for
besieged
battle.
this settlement.
Laying siege to the settlement. Besieging
And
settlement.
they're screwed. Okay, with that, I think we'll end the episode there. So I'm pretty happy with how that went. I mean, that we needed to fight that battle there, win or lose, because otherwise they would have sent a double stack down here to undo us here, and then they would have run around and all kinds of shit. So by losing that battle, we won the war.
We
So I'm pretty
hunger
happy
for
with that.
battle. Ready for battle.
And like I said, we can rebuild that army really quickly. These guys have low... It doesn't really matter. I mean, the only thing, I guess, it would have increased war weariness, but at least these guys are gone now. Now we can focus down south. That's a frontier that's been eliminated. We can focus down south, take all of their territory away. So, things are looking up. We're getting better. Things are getting better. It's just, there are difficulties. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 6 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.